There you are. I'm talking to the refrigerator. We'll get those life vests zipped and clipped, strap down those rods, and put away those tackle bags because today we are going fishing. Welcome back to the Bass Tour Anglers Podcast. I'm your host, Keith Nicewander, and I hope this episode finds you with 5 for 25 in your live well. Probably should have my head examined because I'm going fishing on a local reservoir on a Saturday. That's the way it goes. You fish when you can. Got a chance to go out with my buddy Parker Wright. He's a guide in San Diego, and when you get a chance to do that, you go. Figures to be a grind today. I heard there's a kayak tournament down there, and Saturday traffic. It should be a challenge, but really looking forward to getting out and seeing what we can do. So come on along, and of course we'll break down the good, the bad, and the ugly, analyze what's going on, probably second guess myself a lot, but should be fun. Come on, let's go. Can't leave the camera in the refrigerator.
But first, if you like the content we produce on this channel, please hit the subscribe button and leave a like for us. Thank you.
Chasing man, you show us how to perform. Well, your style's been changed because we're so vain, but you'll take a sunset for stone. Look out, honey, you're bad, bad, bad. Here you come, said you're bad, bad, bad. Sing for a time, you're the hottest ticket in town. Well, you show us new moves, cause baby, you're smooth, you're above us.
All right, fire one ready?
Do it.
Yeah. I already see the cast I want to make. And I didn't make it. There's a big Major League Fishing event going on in New York right now. Yeah, it's at Cuyahoga Lake, which is a largemouth fishery.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it on the way down. Man, those guys are really getting them good.
I was just there. We were at Cayuga.
Yeah, that's what it is, Cayuga. I gotta take a deep breath. It's fun. Did you go to the Bassmaster Classic?
No, I missed my flight.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Oh no, that's what I meant was ICAST. Did you go to ICAST?
No. They had one of the guys that lived like considerably closer.
Yeah. Oh, I got bumped. See that? That was a little baby, I think, though.
He like knocked it sideways.
I see it. I see it.
Oh, that's unfair.
Yeah. All right. Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, we decided that we wanted to take advantage of the low light. It was about 7:30 in the morning. You can see in this picture that the sun is starting to come up, and we have a big, long, narrow canyon that still has a lot of shadows. We wanted to take advantage of the shadows, see if we could make a topwater bite work. And I think it's really important. You take a look at this canyon, you can see that the left side of the canyon is going to lose its shade sooner. So if you're looking at how to do this efficiently, you'd want to hit the left side because that's where the declining shade is, and then come back and fish the right side because that's going to be shadier for a lot longer. So this is what we set out to do, and see if we can make some fish bite for us. See, I probably got about 10-15 minutes on this left side of the canyon where there's still going to be some good shade with a chance to get some topwater. Probably 30-45 minutes on the right side of the canyon. So we got to this spot, and almost immediately we knew we made the right decision. There were fish chasing bait up on the bank. The bait was tiny, and there were some big fish that were pushing them. So we felt like we were in the right spot. Confidence level way up. I'm fishing a ducket fishing super sounder. It is a very loud walking topwater bait. It's got huge bearings inside of it that make a huge rattle, a lot of water displacement, and it's a bait that I have a lot of confidence in, and I just know the fish will bite it. Working the bait pretty quick, taking a look and seeing where the bait comes up. Now we get to this corner, and we come around this corner, and there are these two huge pads. And, immediately I'm thinking frog. I mean, there is good water underneath it. And, I'm thinking my frog will do it. I'll get one on a frog here.
Yeah, this is where I saw that they were wolf packing like along the edge of these things, doing that same thing, like pushing the bait around. Yeah. But it was later in the day. There's just nobody here. I was like, God, we gotta hit it really quick before everybody else does. Yeah, I really need to go buy something else to do. Okay. You hear that? One.
Sound like something.
Yeah. Same as something came out underneath the bat. Didn't quite make it all the way through, but.
Yeah, it's pretty thick stuff. It's not like a bunch of crazy lines in this stuff either. I mean.
Yeah. I haven't got fish that much. Ooh!
Saw the frog disappear, didn't you?
Yeah. That was like the most silent little slurp.
Yeah, that was a pretty good sized fish though.
Yeah. You might come back for it. You didn't get any hook in him, huh?
No.
Let's see if he comes back for it. Come on.
He was annoying you.
Well, it didn't get one in the cheese. There were some fish under there. We had a blow up on the inside by the bank, but didn't get one. So I went back to the super sounder. There was a lot of bait fish activity up along the bank, and when there's a lot of fish moving out there, sometimes I like to throw my bait out and let it sit, and anticipating that they're going to come up again and start chasing shad. You know how sometimes you see them come up and you throw your bait and then they're gone. I like to throw my bait out to where I think they're going to come up and wait for them to come up. And I did this, and you can see I let that set for a long, long time, and then I started working it. And sure enough, I'm going to get rewarded for my efforts here. Right about here. There we go. Hook set.
You got it?
What a door.
He's not a bad fish.
What the?
I thought he missed it too.
I'm like, maybe I should check this.
I was like, how do I keep missing it? And all of a sudden, like, you twist it and your top water's just gone. Thanks, buddy.
So here's a good look at that super sounder. It's a walking topwater bait. It's got 3 treble hooks. It's got some huge ball bearings inside of it. It makes a lot of noise. It's one of the loudest topwater baits I've ever used. After I retied it, we fished this bank a little bit longer, and it just did not get anything. The sun was starting to hit it. So we decided that we would cross the channel, get to the canyon that was a little bit, get to the side of the canyon that was a little bit steeper, and try to fish the shade a little bit longer.
up in the bank.
Right up on the bank, huh? Right where that bird was.
Yep.
Birds are like the ultimate fishermen. Oh! Nice! Insta bite.
Love when you hit him in the mouth.
Got my blood going. Again, I didn't know he had it either. I was like, did he get it or not? And you set the hook and your rod loaded up, and I was like, oh, he got it. Didn't feel it, did you? Huh? I couldn't tell. I was like, I couldn't see your spook, but I was like, I don't know. Yeah, of course, that's such a little bassy spot. Look at that little spot. Where are you supposed to be?
The last little corner.
2 hours later.
Well, the wind had come up for sure, and we had moved to fishing some offshore rock piles. We threw some underspins and some drop shots and some jigs and some worms, and it was tough fishing. The wind blew down that canyon and made it really tough to hold. And you can see that the wind is blowing really hard, and we have to keep the nose of the boat into the wind to be able to hold on position. It was tough. I got a bite right there, didn't hook the fish. It was tough to keep your line tight.
A few moments later.
Now, my instincts tell me when the wind is blowing hard like this, that rather than trying to work into the wind, it's sometimes better just to pick up a crankbait and let the wind push you down the bank. This is something that I really enjoy doing, so I picked up a BD 2.5 square bill and just started ripping it along the bank, letting the wind blow us down the bank. The further up the lake we went, the more the water got off color, and it was really getting dark, almost a chocolate color. And I decided to switch colors from the shad pattern BD 2.5 to a bright chartreuse and black top BD 2.5. I just felt like the chartreuse would be a better color to throw in that really dark, dingy water. So in this spot, we were moving up the bank, and we were using Parker's side imaging to scan the bank. We found a bunch of fish just laying in the sand next to rocks, and that's where we decided to stop and fish this spot. Challenging day on the water. About 100 kayaks or so, a tournament, a lot of boats, tough conditions, but we grinded it out and had a good day. Got some fish on top water, got some fish on crankbaits, a lot of fun. Folks, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks for being with us. Until next time, keep both hands on the wheel, keep those life vests zipped and clipped, and be safe out there.